You love that picture,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah,
You can have it.
McDougal, you and
It was in my garage, for Christ's sake.
you and my father, McDougal.
Yeah, Francis X. Eat a pound of hot dogs going away home from work.
My father would
Raw.
say, I'd have a friend over the house and he'd say, well, you were born on the Prue. And they'd say, you were born on the Prue? I said, no, not on the Prue. I said he was working at the Prue.
Looked like the history of Local Union 103 is right here. This is the history. When you think about what these people put together back in the early 20s, 30s, the 40s, quite frankly, at least in my opinion, was remarkable. You had a group of wiremen in a city, which was happening across the country in the late 1800s, in the early 1900s, that grouped together basically to secure safety and wages and that type of thing. And that was pretty much the agenda. Prior to the 30s, there was no formal apprenticeship. Safety, rules, things like that, they were really unheard of. It was kind of go as you go. And it was in 47, 48, 49, and 50 that the officers of this union, along with some people that were contractors, established everything that we have today to do with benefits and so on and so forth.
And the way we were always brought up was firm, fair, work hard, and you get along with your employer to a point, and you both have to make money for this whole thing to keep working.
It's definitely teamwork. There's no heroes in 103. Everybody has their day in the sunshine, and with that they get many days in the rain and the snowstorms. And I don't mean the worker necessarily, I mean the people who try to lead the local union. There's an alternative to us, which is the open shop, and you can ask how many of them have any health care the way we have health care. How do they have health care in retirement? They don't. How do they have a supplemental plan to Medicare? They don't.
Well, that's a great tool for people who want to get into business. I mean, this is a great business to get into.
Well, especially with pensions, people think today as a pension, they think of 401k because a defined benefit pension is such the exception today.
Everybody's got the name of Henry Miller, deservingly so, is the true hero of the IBEW. He died on the job organizing, and the thing that interests me is that we don't lose the importance of what Local 103 did. I'll never forget, we were working at the Boston Company building, and somebody had said there was a real estate developer that had a piece of land in Weymouth. And we were going to go look at this piece of land. Jumped into a Rolls-Royce car. Truth, Rolls-Royce car. Chauffeur with a real estate developer in the back. It was a big sand pit. And we had a rendering from the developer of a circular building in the middle of the sand pit. And we were going to have a labor temple, they referred to it as. We would drop back off in Boston. On the ride home, it was decided by the three of us, John O'Donnell, myself, and Leo, that we couldn't do that because we would have lost recognition of Local Union 103 being a Boston local.
We can't forget the fact that the people that started all this were just journeyman electricians, and they had to be brilliant, really. In their business mind. That's what I think, to have what we have here today. What they did, just by buying the land, doing this, doing that, it's unbelievable, because all they were just like us. I'm an electrician with a tie on. Your old pal there says
Right, Carol?
Frankie Carroll. Just an electrician with a tie on, that's it. It's unbelievable how big and how many members we have, and just by cooperation and everybody doing their job.